Addison has struggled with their mental health for many years. Addison is currently back in treatment and won't be in our content during this time. To protect Addison during this time, we would like to ask for privacy on this matter.
Perhaps the daughter was unhappy for a totally different reason, yet there was still more evidence that she despised the van.
For Addison's 15th birthday, the only thing they wanted was to go to a hotel.
The video has since been deleted, although after arriving at their hotel, twice Addison mentions liking doors in the video, a hint at them having less privacy in the camper. With conflicting messages about Addison's happiness, people commented, "I can't wait for this gen of van kids to grow up and share their thoughts with the world," although this had happened much sooner than expected. On the r/offmychest subreddit, an anonymous account made the following post: "I'm a teen in a full-time RV living vlogging family, and I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate being homeschooled. I hate not being able to maintain a social life. I hate having so little privacy. I hate having to pretend to be happy with this. We travel full-time. I know, it sounds like a dream. I thought so too, but it's an effing nightmare."
Oh, she crashing out. She crashing out. She said, I can't take this anymore. Quick feet. Right left.
Wow.
So, quick update. I think they put crack in energy drinks. What? Like, it's just something about it that makes you feel weird inside, if that makes sense. Let me explain. So I was talking to my mom the other day about how energy drinks make me feel. And at the end of that conversation, we came to the conclusion that I shouldn't drink energy drinks anymore, but I'm still doing it. They make me feel like it's something inside me, like I can't get out, like I just want to rip, like I just need to just pull myself open. And it's like an itch that can't be itched. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to itch it so bad, but you can't itch it. Is that how dogs feel? They can't scratch behind their ears even though their ears itch?
Help me!
You know what I'm saying? Like, something is not right. And when I told her how they make me feel, she said, "This sound like you on drugs." That's exactly what she said verbatim. She said, "Are you on drugs?" I said, energy? The energy drink did it. I don't do drugs. The worst van life families on TikTok? What does that even mean? What does this mean? I'm looking at this on my screen and I see kids sleeping on the floor. They must be in a van. Let me tell you something. I wish my parents would. I wish they would say, "Hey, guys, we're living in the van now."
Bruh.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That's the day they're not my parents no more. I gotta beat them up, give them that 1, 2, 3 punch Hadouken.
Perfect.
They're dead. Yeah, bro, who would have thought this was a good idea? Like, what was the game plan with this? We're gonna save expenses, move on the road, travel as a family, and live in a van? Live in a van? No, I'm good, bro. I'm not living like I'm on the road every day, bro. That road trips are supposed to be special occasions, you know? I'm not doing it every day. I'm good. So we're just gonna hop straight into this video and see the worst van life families on TikTok. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Kids sleeping on the floor, pets held in tiny cages, and this entire bathroom for a family of 5.
Ignorant.
And some teenagers who can't fit, children calling their beds coffins, and you're still just scratching the surface of the worst van life TikTokers. Take for example Red, White, and Bethune. They gained 11.4 million views by showing how terribly unspacious their kids' beds were. This should be illegal. Those kids are gonna suffer in that space, man. To make matters worse, the beds had rock climbing holds instead of a ladder, which their daughter almost fell from whilst trying to show they were easy to use.
So Molly's gonna demonstrate getting in the bunk and show you just how easy it is.
How will they get down in the middle of the night when it's dark and they want to use the restroom urgently? What if they fall and
I'll tell you how they get down. They can't. They can't get down. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oh, what is this nonsense? What is this? Like, I still don't get it. Maybe I should have kept listening. We're only 50 seconds in, but I'm just saying, like, I don't get it. What's the point of this? Are they trying to save a quick buck? Why would you make me live like this, Mom? I can't breathe at night. I'm suffocating. And if my brother farts, hey, I can't get away from it. I don't know. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. I don't like that.
hit their head. These so-called bunk beds were actually just shelves, yet the family still defended them as being spacious. At the same time, get this, the parents have a king-size bed.
The reason why we put a king-size bed in our bus is because it's our lounging area.
As well as a massive desk for editing TikToks, forcing the kids to do their schoolwork on a tiny kitchen table. If they don't help out with the van, the kids are punished publicly.
Last night, Molly chose not to do her chores, and if our kids don't do their chores, they have consequences.
Which the parents still defended even after heavy criticism.
Yes, our kids have consequences. Yes, if they don't do the chores, they're gonna have to pay.
And to the trolls, keep on talking shit, and I'm gonna keep on posting. See you guys on your For You page.
But wait, it still gets worse. Everything we've shown so far is in this bus here, yet they also have a van to take on holidays, which has even less space than the bus.
Come take a peek inside and see what we've done.
The van doesn't have a bed for everyone, meaning one of the kids sleeps on this leather chair. Maybe there'd be a bit more space if they didn't own 4 massive dogs, which are shoved in a tiny cage below the bed, yet they still have more space than the toilet. It's covered by nothing but a thin fabric sheet and sits right in the middle of where everybody lives. They call the
I wish my parents would. Now let me tell you something. I smelled my dad's boo-boo. And let me tell you something. The only thing worse than his boo-boo is my grandma's boo-boo. I don't know if that was passed down from him to... I don't know if that was passed down from her to him, but hey, it smells like rotten cheese and garbage. And I wish I would have to smell that. The only thing that stops that smell from getting out is the door. It's a curtain there. That smell is throughout the whole cabin, bro. I wish it would be Taco Tuesday. We done ate all types of things, and everybody gotta use this toilet. I gotta go in and be the third one to use the bathroom and smell 3 other people's doo-doo with beans in it. You got me messed up, Mom.
Vehicle their vancation home, meaning when the kids get tired of living in the first van, they're blessed with a trip in an even smaller one. Family of Nomads doesn't have this problem. In fact, they first went viral for how much space they had, leading to comments such as, "I don't understand why y'all don't just buy an apartment. It's way cheaper than this." People came to their defense stating, there is literally no reason to be mad at this, except for maybe how their kids were living. They'd show their room in this TikTok, with the most notable part being that their eldest Addison was a 15-year-old teenager. You should ask your daughter how she feels that she has no privacy. At an age like hers, I'm sure she wants her privacy. Addison hates you. Just because this RV is nice and there's room for their clothes, it's no way to live. I'm sure the teenager would love to have privacy.
How they gonna tell me how to raise my kid? If I don't want my kid to have privacy, mind your business. I'm not saying I would do that. I'm just saying, like, you know, 15 is young. That's a freshman. She act like she 18. You know, that's why y'all little daughters around here walking around at the club at 13 with fake IDs and stuff, bro. Nah. No. Well, y'all don't watch y'all kids enough. I'm not defending these weirdos, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would not have my own room like that, but I'm just saying, that ain't it, bro. Like, mind your business.
Get her a curtain or something. Well, the family did exactly this.
We did install these curtains over each of their bunks so they have a little bit of privacy.
But it was still just one of many other problems. The kids were in a homeschool program, yet it seemed most of their education was just walking through national parks where the parents thought they'd learn about life.
Our lives are one gigantic field trip, and so a lot of what the kids do is by learning from experience. So for example, today we went to a national park and they completed the Junior Ranger program, and it's incredible incredibly educational. They're learning history from visiting different places around the country, and days that we are not going out and exploring, they do a traditional homeschool curriculum, and then the days that we're exploring, we still count those as school as well.
So they just learned US history? Lol, when they go to college, they'll be in for a shock. Oof, that's scary. There's a reason schools aren't one giant field trip, and this is a very good point. Schools are for more than simply learning subjects. They help build social circles and prepare kids for a disciplined way of life, both of which are neglected when strolling around the country. But the kids did have other challenges, like cleaning out the rat cage that stunk out the van.
We live in a camper and our 3 kids have 3 pet rats, and I would be absolutely lying to you if I said that it does not smell bad. Usually it's the kids' job to clean the rat cage, but about once every month or two, my husband and I will clean it, and it just gets really gross.
As well as collecting firewood.
Rats? Why do they have pet rats? Oh! In a van? Nah, bro, this is not New York City. People try their hardest to get rid of rats, and y'all got pets? Pet rats? Come on, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's disgusting. I seen like 2 rats in my lifetime out in the wild. And hey, let me tell you something. Them things are not to be messed with.
Oh my God!
Why do you have pet rats?
As seen in Addison's day in the life. Yet people were still convinced she's gonna run away at 16. Yet the mother went on to state, I honestly don't know a single unhappy RV kid. She'd even post the following TikTok to try and convince the audience.
A lot of people ask us if the kids actually enjoy traveling full time and living in the camper, and I will have to say that while we were at the RV show in Tampa this week, Grace and Addison both went around and looked at campers because their plan is when they move out, they want to live in a camper together and travel the country.
Until another video told a different story.
Addison has struggled with their mental health for many years. Addison is currently back in treatment and won't be in our content during this time. To protect Addison during this time, we would like to ask for privacy on this matter.
Perhaps the daughter was unhappy for a totally different reason, yet there was still more evidence that she despised the van.
For Addison's 15th birthday, the only thing they wanted was to go to a hotel.
The video has since been deleted, although after arriving at their hotel, twice Addison mentions liking doors in the video, a hint at them having less privacy in the camper. With conflicting messages about Addison's happiness, people commented, I can't wait for this gen of van kids to grow up and share their thoughts with the world, although this had happened much sooner than expected. On the r/offmychest subreddit, an anonymous account made the following post. I'm a teen in a full-time RV living vlogging family, and I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate being homeschooled. I hate not being able to maintain a social life. I hate having so little privacy. I hate having to pretend to be happy with this. We travel full-time. I know, it sounds like a dream. I thought so too, but it's an effing nightmare.
She crashing out. She crashing out. She said, I can't take this anymore. Oh my God. We're seeing a crash out live. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen this in your life before, take notes. This is a crash out in full effect. She done lost her mind. What the heck? Nah, she said, I hate it. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you dress. I hate the way we live in this RV van. Oh my. Boy, hey. This been sitting on her mind for a while, but I mean, would she rather this or be homeless? That's how I look at it. Like, you know, there's people out here that's homeless, living in tents. I'd rather live in an RV than live in a tent. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I can feel her frustration about the privacy thing, I guess. But I mean, she only 15, or maybe I don't know if girls mature faster, but I don't know what's going on.
I just want a private, normal life, but no. They had to ruin it with their crunchy way of parenting. It's all fake, by the way. Not what I meant when I said I wanted to take up acting. I'm frustrated all the time, I'm tired all the time, I'm bored all the time. Please stop supporting these channels. Stop buying into it. It's ruined my life and I can't say anything about it.
This could be fake though.
In comments the poster clarified, I'm between 15 and 17 years old, and they were the oldest of 3 siblings, hinting it was Addison Addison from Family of Nomads. Exactly who the poster was has never been confirmed, yet only a couple of months later, the family announced they were instead buying a house.
That's cool.
Family of Nomads recently quit van life. Their kids seemed the happiest they'd ever been, while the parents were in tears as the RV was stored away. The eldest daughter has since vanished from the videos, with an unrelated comment summarizing what van life's like for kids. RV kid here. Let me tell you, RV is hell for children. I've been living in a camper with my 3 brothers and parents, and these past 2 years have been an absolute detriment to my mental health.
Dang.
Yes, it's an amazing opportunity I've been given to have seen all the places that I have, but I cannot recall a single positive experience anywhere I've been. I receive little to no education, and I'm scared I won't be able to pass my GED. I'll probably be repeating high school once I turn 18.
Hey, don't use the RV as an excuse for you being stupid. I'm just gonna go out and say it. Maybe you just dumb.
You need to leave.
The Happy Caravan, however, clearly ignored this warning. They began by documenting their life as a family of 12 and were mostly liked by the audience until revealing they lived in a tiny apartment. Is that legal? Having so many in a 2-bedroom? Why would you make the choice to have a family of 12 but not be able to provide them sufficient room/space, although their holiday setup was somehow even worse? They'd fit the entire family into one single Airstream, gaining 12 million views by showing how they slept. The 3 daughters were on a table converted to a bed, while another 2 slept below their brother, who was sleeping in a bunk. A different brother slept on the couch, the baby in its cot, and of course the 2 parents had their own massive bed. So what about the last 2 kids? Well, they got to sleep directly on the hardwood, described as not perfect but more comfy than a tent. You have 2 kids sleeping on the floor just for vacation and we mix it up. In our YouTube video, Dad is on the floor, which by doing some digging was seemingly true. Hilariously, after being criticized, the parents magically found Enoch a blow-up mat in the closet, but for the most part, the family isn't all that bad, especially compared to Wild Family Life.
Talk to me.
They've been called the most hated van life family on TikTok, mainly for their bizarre family dynamic. The page is run by mother Nadine, who lives in a van with her 3 kids, along with both her ex-husband and her new boyfriend, who she
my God, he got me all the way messed up. You think I'm gonna be the new boyfriend, and I'm gonna let your ex-boyfriend stay with us? He don't pay no bills. You don't pay no bills. I'm doing all the work. I wish I would. Bruh. Come on, bro. Y'all done got the vocals about him. Y'all done started singing. I'm so angry. What the heck is this? Nah, bro. Nah, that ain't it. I don't care, bro. Like, what type of nonsense is that? Look at this goofy lady. She looked like she would suggest some dumb stuff like that. Oh, honey, can my ex-husband move in with, our kids and us? Like, I just want to try this family dynamic. And he said, of course, honey. This goofy, this dumb idiot, bro. I can't even be mad at her because this idiot agreed with it. Like, come on, bro.
refers to as a homeless junkie she met on the streets. According to her TikToks, they're not polygamous but live together in harmony, being able to do so because they have the biggest front yard. The criticism, however, always extends to the kids. They call their education program homeschooling, world schooling, travel schooling, adding they help whenever necessary, but they don't follow any official program.
Technically, I don't follow any curriculum, but we have this app my kids learning with. They set their times each day. They do that by themselves. There's nothing I have to do.
Help them if needed explains everything. Doomed to fail. They'd respond to the hate with the world's most hippie message.
The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion.
Adding their kids are extremely satisfied with the life that they're living.
People think, oh, poor children, poor children. But trust me, my children, they wake up with a smile in their face.
Why does she have dreadlocks? I'm not gonna lie. That's our thing. These are locks. What is that on her head? Is this an imposter? I don't like that on her head. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Hey. It don't look good on y'all. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I don't mean to discriminate, not claiming this for ourselves, you know, it's just a hairstyle, but I'm just saying, y'all look dumb.
They go to bed with a smile on their face.
Yet it's perfect to finish with this comment here. When I was a child, I would have been very happy to eat nothing but candy and potato chips all day.
Facts.
But my mother did not let me because she knew better.
Facts.
It's a parent's job to do what's best for their children, not just what makes them happy.
Facts. I'm not gonna lie. These parents are
sleeping on
what the heck? Why did they play again? Why did they play back? I deserve this. Now, what was I saying? Think I was saying facts. Facts. I agree with that 100%, bro. Like, what are these dumb parents doing? Like, it's like they wanted to live this life, so now they gotta force their kids in this dumb life, bro. Like, dude, I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is weird. This is weird, bro. Like, it seemed like they just wanted to travel the world and live their life experiences, but then also want to have kids at the same time and try to mess up their little experience. Nah, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You messing up your kids' lives. Like, and me personally, I don't care enough to leave a comment. Like, I'm not gonna be in the comment section talking about, shouldn't the 15-year-old get some privacy? Oh, she's gonna run away. Like, I don't care that much. I'm not gonna lie. And people that leave comments like that, you got too much time in your hands. But now, back on the people that are actually doing wrong, these weirdos. Like, I still don't get it. Like, what's the point of this? Like, just to experience life and be able to travel, like, and move, like, as a family? Like, is that the point? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. And then this homeschooling thing. Like, y'all making them dumb. Like, y'all traveling. Y'all not teaching these kids. The lady with the iPad talking about, here, I just hand my son the iPad and let him learn on his own. What? What, bro? Nah, bro. Like, it don't make sense. The only, like, way I can see any of this making sense is if, you know, they're like rich. I'm talking about they got that bag, that money, that cheddar, that cheese. You know what I'm talking about? That straight paper. Like, that's the only time it really makes sense to me, where like they can pay for like a teacher to come live with them or something, or, you know, they got a giant RV that's the size of a house basically, or, you know, like that's the only time I can see something like this working. But nah, they trying to cheat their way out and try to like condense and make space and save money and all this. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah, just live regular life, get a house, and take care of your kids. That's it, man. And the lady with 12 kids with the house, she ignorant. I'm not gonna lie, that is ignorant. Why would you have 12 kids and you have a two-bedroom house? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Pick one. So, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video down in the comments. I've personally never heard of van life families, so this was all new to me, and I ain't gonna lie, it made me mad. So y'all let me know if y'all got mad in the comments, or let me know, like, if you're a van life kid, have you ever experienced this? Let me know something down below. Hey, I don't know, dude, if you enjoyed the video too much, just subscribe. We're over 10,000 subscribers, and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Could you just make sense to hit the like button if you like the video? No, my mama got me sleeping on the floor.